Once upon a time, it comes a time where every mask must come off. Every shield becomes unshielded. It comes a time where you have to be yourself. And slowly but surely, that's what I am. Becoming. In order to keep it real about others, you got to keep it real with yourself day by day. In order to tell stories, you have to become the story that you tell yourself. I don't need no mask. I don't need to hide. I use this YouTube as a platform to be something else. Slowly but surely, I'm becoming me. Chess King is about to become a race. The Nod Father, the realist, who I always was, who I always will be, is who I am. So I'm gonna introduce myself to the world, day by day, and unmask myself so the world can see who I am. I'm here to tell this story today about the true ambassadors of Harlem in my mind, the true survivors. People like Pat Porter, Gangsta Lou. These are the people who told their stories, show who they was. Pat Porter, in my mind, is a true survivor. Yes, she is. To go through what that woman went through, to watch, as Rob Bass put it, joy and pain, sunshine and rain. She lived that. Gangsta Lou, he went through, took hits for others, spoke up for others, but in the end was all alone in his own world, trying to figure out what's next for himself. These people told their stories straight up and down, and some was good stories, but in the end, we remember the heart-wrenching stories. I applaud people like Pat Porter. I'm sure she's a no-nonsense female. She done been through a lot. She ain't trying to hear nothing. You know what I mean? To go through what she went through with her brothers, one getting kidnapped, trying not to tell the cops what's going on, trying to get this thing dealt with herself, with her younger brother, having to witness the the McDonald's situation with her son, her brother's body part inside there in the cup. People like Gangsta Lou, who did time in jail. And what kept him alive was he was able to reach others that many others wouldn't have been able to reach them. He was able to gain respect from others that other people wouldn't have been respected by these people. They made it through. Both scarred from the situations they went through, but they still here to tell it. They still here to force that smile that they smiled 20, 30 years ago. That same smile they trying to bring back and they can't. Women like Pat Porter, who lost both her brothers, and while she's coming up with a game plan on how to rescue one, her uncle standing right beside her, not knowing that he's the killer that would tear the whole family apart. Who's able to live with the up-and-coming family who grew up after that situation keeping her strong. She can see her family that's no longer here in them. That's the hardest thing for a female to go through. When you look at Pat Porter, you look at royalty. When you look at Gangsta Lou, you look at royalty. And however way you look at it, good way, bad way, and ugly way, is royalty in these people. And God bless them both. I don't know how y'all made it. I guess it was day by day. Just keep waking up every day. Just keep on breathing. But y'all made it. So for me to tell a story about these people, day by day, I got to show who I am. You know, I salute y'all. I really, truly do. You know, like I said, to go through what y'all went through, then you lose one brother when you thought it was the other one. The cops come, Bronx crime unit, telling you that we found your we found one brother of yours, and you thinking it's the other brother, but it coming out to be Rich Porter. Like, damn, so the other one's still out there. You hoping he come home. My grandmother got sick December 16th, 1989, 2 weeks after her brother first went missing. My son's birthday is January 28th, the day they found the other brother, Donnell Porter. My grandmother was buried January 31st. She died January 24th. I was going through mourning in that time as well, but nothing like you know what I mean? You know, the streets is unkind to no one that's in the situation to be unkind to. When we here, the streets is here. When we gone, the streets is still here. They might build a new building, a new store. They might do this and that, rename a street, but the streets is still here. You know, and people like that you really gotta salute to. You know, please like and subscribe to my page. Like I said, I'm on to come up. You know, you really gotta look at the situation you involved in or others involved in, and you gotta ask yourself questions. What can you do to better yourself? Because at the end of the day, it comes down to only you. You know what I'm saying? And can't save nobody unless you save yourself first. And I anoint Pat Porter and Gangsta Lou the ambassadors of Harlem, the true survivors of Harlem.